April 1st, 1999. Most people were laughing, playing pranks, and enjoying the start of April Fool's Day. But in a quiet Ohio town, the day would become a nightmare for 26-year-old Yvonne Layne. She was at home when something terrible happened, something that would end her life and shake her community to its core. When police arrived, they found Yvonne dead inside her own home. There were no warnings, no signs of struggle visible to the casual eye, just the chilling realization that someone had committed a horrific act. The timing of her death, on a day meant for jokes and fun, made it all the more unsettling. How could something so dark occur on a day people associated with laughter? Investigators soon focused on someone close to her ex-boyfriend, David Thorne. Evidence and testimonies pointed toward him, suggesting he had orchestrated the murder. It wasn't random, it was deliberate. Thorne allegedly hired another man, Joseph Wilkes, to carry out the killing. Wilkes eventually confessed, implicating Thorne and confirming that Yvonne's murder had been planned. The trial that followed resulted in Thorne being convicted and sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. On paper, justice had been served. But for true crime enthusiasts and journalists, the story didn't end there. Years later, the case was revisited by investigative journalists and podcasters who examined the original investigation with fresh eyes. Some questioned whether the authorities had explored every lead, whether certain evidence had been mishandled, and whether all angles had truly been considered. The confession of Wilkes answered some questions but raised others. Had there been more to the story? Could someone else have been involved? Or had the full scope of Thorne's actions truly been revealed? Despite the conviction, the case continues to fascinate those who study it. Discussions, debates, and analyses of the timeline, the planning, and the unanswered questions surrounding Yvonne Layne's death keep her story alive in the true crime community. The fact that it happened on April Fool's Day, a day meant for laughter and mischief, only deepens the unease, a stark reminder that tragedy can strike at any time, even on a day designed for jokes. Today, decades later, the murder of Yvonne Layne remains one of those cases that draws both horror and curiosity. It's a story of love gone wrong, betrayal, and the chilling lengths someone would go to in order to eliminate a former partner. And even though David Thorne is behind bars, questions linger. Questions about the details, the timing, and the shadows that may never be fully illuminated. Was it simply a crime of a vindictive ex? Or was there more hidden beneath the surface? That's the question true crime fans are still asking, decades after a life was tragically ended on a day that was supposed to be full of laughter.